The Kwara State Command of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) on Friday paraded some suspects arrested at various spots over crimes committed against the law. The public relations officer of the command, Olasokami Ayeni, while parading the suspects, explained that Nigerians need to be more vigilant of their environment and be ready to report all suspected moves in their environment to security agencies.
Committing different crimes. We have Mr. Rolo Ayodeji, who was alleged to be having carnal knowledge of his 19 years old daughter, and another Quadri Ademola Kudus, who went away with 21 phones of Jambites, students that were writing jam. He pretended to be selling nose mask, and the students, out of trust, gave him their phones, about 21 of them, and he went away with their phones, but he was caught later by men of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Then this other Emmanuel Showole, a 19-year-old boy too, who he has been a serial housebreaker. Several times his case has been brought here, and on different occasions he has been sent to remand and all that. But he seems not to want to change his act. So we need to tell Nigerians who he actually is, so that they can be aware and be mindful of him each time they see him. So it's Showole Emmanuel, a 19-year-old from Oyo town. He broke into a house to cut away some of the vehicle parts, these motor parts, and some other things that he stole. So these are the three suspects the command is parading today.
To the allegations, some of the suspects who spoke to our correspondent explained their level of involvement in the alleged crimes, some denying, some owning up. A teenager, Showole Emmanuel, 19, an alleged serial robber, confessed to the crime, but stated that his poor background and the need to fend for himself through scavenging work pushed him into the crime. He narrated how he actually scaled a fence into a shop premises to steal spare parts belonging to a mechanic workshop. He pleaded for forgiveness.
Only you?
Yes.
You came from where?
Oyo State.
What is your name?
Showole Emmanuel.
How old are you?
19.
So what are you here to do? You are just in the lonely to steal?
No.
So to do what?
The scribe work that I used to do, that I used to feed myself.
Scrap work?
Yes.
Pick scraps?
Yes.
Scavenger. But you are alleged to have broken into someone's house and pick vehicle scraps.
It's shop, not house.
Okay, pick shop.
No, it's like compound, like fence. It's like fence. And I jump into the fence and pick it.
Another suspect, Kudus Ademola, who allegedly ran away with phones belonging to students who went for JAMB exams, also confessed to receiving the phones from the students in trust, but that the bag in which he kept the phones was stolen, and eventually he too ran away.
Called Kudus Ademola, as I said earlier. I'm from Ogun State. I'm the second son of my family.
What's your full name?
Kudus Ademola. You mean the state I came from? Okay. Ogun State, Ijebu.
So you are alleged of having stolen some phones.
Yes, sir.
So what's led to that?
Well, as I said, I went to Socrates College to sell nose cover and pencils. So when I got there, some of the students brought their phones along. So on bringing the phones to the center, they discovered, though JAMB has already told them not to bring phones to the center, but out of trust they gave the phones to me for safekeeping. So while selling my nose cover and pencils, I was trying to safekeep their phones at the same time. So the bags I put all the phones was stolen from me. So there was nothing I could do than to just run for my life after I discovered the phone has been stolen from me too.
Further, a father, Aruna Ayodeji, who was alleged to have been having carnal knowledge of his daughter since the past 12 years, also confessed to the crime, but said that it's an act he cannot explain why it happened. He explained that his wife, the mother of the now teenage girl, left him since she was a girl of 2 years and 6 months, and that the girl was living with his parents. He claimed that God knows about all that happened between him and his daughter, but promised that if pardoned, he will never allow such to happen again. He also promised to do all he can to train the girl to an enviable height in future. So what happened between you and your daughter? Your last born. Is she your daughter? Okay. So what happened? They say you were having sex with her since she was 7 years old. So what actually happened? God caused it, so any knowledge now? But